Look at this. Cramming. Like a college student.
Hey, that's what we do when we got a big test tonight.
Not just another game?
Hey, there's never just another game, Xander.
Still, this one's a big one, right?
Hey, they're all a big one.
Okay, well, they're not just a good defensive team, they're a great defensive team. You up for that, MP?
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to be.
After that disaster you call the pregame meal?
Yo, like, what are you talking about right now?
How does broccoli end up tougher to chew after it's cooked than when it's raw?
That's crazy. Yo, go up and down this locker room. Ask anyone who's the best cook here. Me. Yeah.
Well, in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
Yeah, and this king is studying the other guy's pick and roll defense. If I'm gonna show y'all what a great playmaker looks like, the first thing I gotta do is show you the art of the pick and roll.
What are you looking for in the defense?
How they rotate behind the blitz, which of their guys double, which switch, and where I can exploit the offense and or the defense as a scorer versus when I gotta pass it and let my team take over, you know? The pick and roll is the oldest play in the game, but it's super complex. You know, there's a million ways to run it, a million more to stop it.
I think you're better creating dishes on the court than off.
Not for them, it's not. And Xander's no longer invited to my place for dinner. But y'all all can still show up, you know?
And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
All right, a special report now from the sideline to hear about this incredible season MP is in the midst of.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history. The most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch. Thank you. It's been a while since MP has been challenged to tally more assists than his opponents. How would you rate his progress so far?
Thus far, MP has proven his ability to be the best playmaker on the court. He's making the right read, staying aware of his teammates, and most importantly, they're winning games.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Markkanen and Kessler man the post position. George is out there with Parker, and it's Bailey in at the small forward spot. Now here's Parker. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Outside, George shoots over Dick, and it's Ingram with the rebound. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. That one goes in.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
MP, that's for two. Money from the wing. And here is Barnes. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Pass to Dick. Here's Pirtle. He's covered by Kessler.
Boy, strong denial by Kessler at the rim. The 7-footer having none of it.
MP kicks to Markkanen. Buries it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Parker surveying the floor. Bailey sends a screen for MP. It's tipped. Pirtle with the steal. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. That one goes. Count it.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Pirtle.
Well, Pirtle is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Pass to Shed. Misses the layup. Jazz leading by 3. Back to MP. Lets it fly from 18. Again, the Jazz score.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Parker passes to Bailey. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ingram kicks to Barnes. Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. No good from outside. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Norkic checked in for the Jazz. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Toronto. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. Jazz leading by 3. Now here's Parker. Down low. Ingram with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Dick wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Utah has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. MP, no good. For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Magic.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. The reality is it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA.
Here's Parker, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Bailey misses.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Ingram right side. Pass to Shed. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Jazz have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Bailey. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Parker's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Shed. No scoring in this one. Dick can't get it to go. Parker outside. Bailey sends a screen for MP. Birtle with the steal. Inside. It's stolen by Bailey. And now Utah, fast break. Dick against MP. There's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by Bailey.
I mean, Bailey's about 6'9". Throw it up to him.
Here's Shed. This game he had 12. Pass to Dick. For 3, Ingram. Rebound by Parker. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And Utah again with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Birtle, following the basket by MP. Here's Dick.
Brady Dick says, I've got some vertical, folks. Look out.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Harris is checked in for the Raptors. There it comes in for Dick. The Jazz making a switch here. And now we go courtside for this story on Walker Kessler. Allie, what's his status?
Guys, I was able to talk with Utah's head athletic trainer about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. The training staff has cleared him, and I'm told he wants to play through this. He's a big part of this title-contending team, and he's not willing to let them down. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Boy, tough news for him, for his family, for his team. And, it's not just him affected. This is the whole organization. And what you hope, obviously, some guys heal faster than others. You hope he's one of those guys.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He picked up 54 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. George Niang, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. 41 seconds left in the first. Here's Harris. And it's Utah with the rebound.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Back to Parker. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Now Barrett. He has yet to score. On the clock. Doesn't go for it. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Utah out in front of 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Utah.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Barrett. He's out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Walter in at the 1. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. No good from Lawson.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Now a late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards, but there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
Now, here's MP. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Hits it from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 13.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Now, here's Lawson. Hasn't made one yet. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been kept down now to just 9 in the bucket from Barrett. MP outside. This one for 3, and the Jazz another 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Jazz making a switch here. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
You look at George. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
The voting is just about over, so we'll keep updating you on how it's going. Some very deserving names at the top of this year's list.
Yeah, no problems with the voting thus far. I think the fans and media have done their homework and picked the best shooters in the league.
Now, here's MP. 15 points in the game, and again it's Utah.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. MP outside. To the middle, here's Bailey. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Bailey's got the lead up to 14 now for Utah. Barrett dishes to Harris. Pass to Dick. For three, Barrett. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
There's Parker with the 3. Offensive rebound. And Markkanen throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Here's Barrett after the basket by Utah. For 3, Ingram. The rebound by the Jazz. Parker's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Bailey. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
Some changes for Toronto. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Barnes in for R.J. Barrett. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Utah. Here's Shed. Still yet to score. Poeltl with a screen on Markkanen. Nobody near Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. Jazz leading by 15. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Kevin, back over to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie.
There's a lot to deal with when you're talking about Markkanen. This guy is skilled at 7 feet, can put it on the deck. This guy's just a very difficult guy to guard.
Filipowski, he's checked in for the Jazz. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Now here's Parker. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Parker with it. He's got 21. Shots good by Filipowski.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Jazz, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
And I think for the Jazz, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Now here's Parker. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. George, no good.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Here's Shed. To the inside. It's stolen. MP left side. And he uses the glass on the lane. Parker's got 23.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Ingram outside. 1:53 left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Misses the baby hook.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
MP with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 25.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Pass to Pirtle. On the wing, Barnes. Now Dick. Pirtle kicks to Barnes. No good on the triple.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Nobody near Parker, and it's good off the back rim and in.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat-out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Shed. Scoreless thus far.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Fires the three. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 3 assists tonight.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Shed, defended by George. And here's Barnes for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple. On the wing, MP. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Utah Jazz finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest. And that's all for us. Now it's time.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
So on the floor for Utah, Markkanen and Kessler man the post positions. MP out there with George, and it's Bailey into the 3, the small forward.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that 3, but he still couldn't make it.
Going inside, and finished off by Bailey.
So much versatility. Bailey does so many things to help you succeed.
Here's Shed. Still without a basket, and it's in there.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Pass to Bailey. Back to Parker. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. 6 to shoot. Bailey sends a screen for MP.
Well, this is why you run your offense through MP. That's just a nice setup for his teammate.
Here's Shed, and right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Ingram left side. Pass to Shed. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Bailey passes to Kessler. Nice ball movement by Utah. Parker outside. Fires the 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The Jazz, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
And the Jazz making a change here. Niang's checked in.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
MP's shot is good.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Barnes outside. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound, Utah. Parker's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And Utah again with the bucket.
Well, Kessler, a team-first guy, someone who's very willing to give up the ball when he sees a chance.
Pass to Dick. Parker with the steal. Bailey passes to Parker. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Now here is Pirtle. Now Dick. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Now here's Parker. He's tightly guarded. And the baseline jumper, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Doris, nowadays, we see lots of high school transfers amongst elite players. One example, Scotty Barnes.
No, exactly, Kevin. This young man attended 3 different high schools, and I think what each guy is trying to do is raise the level of competition.
Here's MP following the score by and another one.
And once again, he's hit the 40 mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he is moved into 3rd all-time for most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, Jordan was able to put up 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87, but that mark has been passed. What a special year.
Screen by Niang. Parker kicks to Niang. Pass to Parker. Here's Niang. The tray that drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And now Utah, fast break, and the shot goes in. Parker's got 42 in the game.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Ingram passes to Pirtle. It's Dick on the wing. And nothing is falling for him right now. MP with the bounce pass. The rebound by Shed. The Raptors have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Barnes finds Dick. From the arc. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 saves.
And the dunk by Parker.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
Barnes outside. Pass to Ingram. Back to Barnes. A good look from Dick. Nails the wide open jump shot. Dick's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Parker outside. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Pass to Dick. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And it's sent back by Kessler.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
It's good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And he drives in, and good. He hits it again.
And he has been hot as a kettle in serving up all comers.
And making a little history tonight, as he just tied for the 3rd most 50-point games in league history.
Tying up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
58 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Dick. And here's Ingram from the arc. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Screen by Niang. For 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Niang's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Ingram wide open. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And so it's Utah, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now it's a
big win, MP, and big-time performance by you in the win. You know, the league hasn't been able to figure out that defense, but you had a ton of success in the pick and roll tonight. What did you see that you were able to exploit tonight?
I mean, there's stuff you want to run, and there's stuff the other team wants you to run. But at the end of the day, it's all a matter of will. I don't think we solved any mysteries tonight, none. But we wanted it more, and we came to play, and we took care of business.
Sure did, MP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.